Hey, what's going on, DOA 5 fans? This is your boy HS Ninja, bringing you a friendly walkthrough of the DOA menus. I know there's probably like a crap ton of menu videos out there, but come on, mine is more special. I got commentary. So I'll go through the menus with you guys, and give you a little insight, and I don't know, maybe play an online match or two, maybe. I actually might save that just for another video, but anyway, let's get this started. Alright, first up and not least, we got story mode. I've been playing a little bit. When you do start story mode, when you say complete a chapter, you can actually go back and say, like, in case you missed the title or couldn't get it, because they do have like these bonus missions, you can just choose from here and just go back to play whichever one you missed or couldn't do. As far as chapter wise, I don't want to spoil it for you and tell you how many it is, but I say the game, well, story mode wise, probably a good, I don't know, 2 hours gameplay. Not bad. Maybe longer than that, I don't know. But come on, does anybody really play fighting games for the story? Thought so. Anyway. Alright, fight mode. What's in here? You got your versus mode, which you can also have, well, play tag battle or solo match. 4 players, of course, for friends who want to play against each other. And also, what was in fight settings again? Oh yeah. You can go again to change the level of the computer. Health, just leave it as normal. Unless you and your friends want to like bang out and like fight for like the longest, largest. Not too bad. It can be extended to 5 rounds. Same thing goes with tag. Time limit, no time limit. Also, that throwdown is pretty much like, say, your average fight request in Street Fighter 4, but it just doesn't drag you from what you're doing. You have a choice of accepting it or not. Like a little icon that comes up on the bottom right, and then you would hit back, and it would say waiting for opponent. As of right now, I have it declined because it was really annoying day one playing this game. It just kept popping up like a real annoying sound, like boom, boom. But anyway, you got your arcade mode here, same thing, solo match, tag match. You can actually set the difficulty. I can only assume once you beat champ, you get to unlock the other true fighter and master. And I gotta tell you, the AI in this game, it really does give you a, what should I say, a workout. It's no pushover. It's not dumb like Street Fighter AI. So, I mean, to be honest, if you want to get the best and learn your opponent's character, if you don't have anyone to play, definitely play the AI on a really high difficulty. Well, one that you can manage, of course. I'm not saying put it on master right away and get your ass bust, but it's definitely fun fighting the computer in this game. And same thing with tag, rookie to master. Also, you can do throwdown in here, so in case you're looking for, just fooling around with the computer, waiting for that fight, you can do that there too. Then, time attack, same deal. Do I really need to explain? Then survival mode, of course. I haven't really touched survival mode yet, but I assume it's the same. Then you got your training mode, which I will show in another video. Alright, let's take a look at the modes online. Alright, you got the little simple match. It's pretty much just, and it's not, wait, forget, is this ranked or no? I don't think it's ranked. You just pretty much think of it as quick match. You pick your amount of rounds, you pick your amount of region, and just jump in. You don't have to go to any lobbies, just get a quick match just like that. Or you just get thrown into a random lobby. Then you got your ranked match. Probably, well, technically all the Dead or Alive had ranked match per se. But let's just say DOA Ultimate and Dead or Alive 4 technically didn't have a player match. Everything was ranked. Everything you did was ranked. So I know there was some guys out there who refused to play their friends because they wanted to keep their rank up, blah blah blah, so they made separate accounts. So now you don't have to do that. You can fool around in regular lobby. And here you can set up from search, to rounds, regions, just like before. Opponent strength, if you want to play people your level, or you don't care, you can just keep it at minimum F, max S, so anybody can come in, or you can do something like this. Well, since I'm not off of F yet, if I was off of F, I would set myself to, like, say I don't want to fight those players anymore. I set myself to C, and only minimum players I'll fight against is C players. And then same thing with this. Like, I don't want to go with this S plus. Screw that. Let's drop that down to B. So, something like that. Alright, well, let's go back. Then you can create your own. Just gonna do here, and I'm just gonna show you the menus real fast. They also have this funny chat mode. Don't see what's the point of it unless you're, of course, the person is not winning, of course. But I guess it's a pretty neat feature than just having those random sayings like in Blaze Blue and what is it, Street Fighter 4, where you have like this, like, good game, blah blah blah. Just text it out. Of course, you can't put profanity in there. It's gonna block it out. Alright. Here you can change the rules a bit. Winner stay, loser stay. Like, I never understood that. Because, you know, most of the losers, sometimes they just leave after like 2 games. They don't want to stay there and get their ass kicked. So I don't really see the point of ever doing loser stay unless you just want to troll on somebody. And there's tournament mode. Haven't tried it yet. Pretty sure it's pretty simple. 8 players or up to 16. Then make it, you know, quarter block. Well, you know how tournament works. Then Kumite. Pretty much one opponent fights the entire lobby. Winner loses. He's always going to be the opponent you fight. Pretty cool, but it's pretty sad if, you know, the whole lobby's rolling on you. Screw that. And then there's Online Dojo, which is a pretty neat feature. I think this is well, something like this first appeared in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but let's not even go there. I think it's pretty neat. You get to practice with your friends and stuff. Or, you know, there's a guy that you play against a lot online. He's like, hey man, show me like how to block that move, blah blah blah. And you guys practice here. And you can also change the tag fight. One mode that is actually missing from previous DOAs is definitely Team Battle. It's actually pretty sad to see that go away. And also, if you guys notice, Survival isn't in here either. That was also a mode online for DOA. I'm actually pretty sad about that, because it was actually pretty damn fun. Alright, of course you can kick people out. I heard a rumor about you're not really able to kick anyone out, per se. Like once they're in the lobby or once the game starts, that's it. I can only guess what they're saying is when the actual game starts and you're in that, you know, that other menu, so when you're fighting someone it says quit fight. That portion you can't kick the person out unless you back out all the way here, which is this lobby. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll explain it in another video when I'm actually playing. Let's see. Let's go back. You can also transfer the host and give someone else host so they can leave peacefully instead of ending the lobby. I don't see anyone using this. They're just going to leave the lobby unless it automatically gives someone else host when you leave. That's something else to find out later. Okay. Also, you can actually change yourself from actually fighting to just pure spectator mode, so you can like creep on people. You don't actually have to like be in the lobby fighting. This is actually a registered fighter in your list. You can say like not like a DOA friend list, but kind of like, hey, I haven't fought this guy in a while. Let me send him a request. And as you can see, my main character is Mila, of course. I've been getting my training going. Got my ass busted 11 times. 24 wins though. That's what's up. But anyway, you can invite your party, block people. I don't see really the point of blocking them. You can just mute them and call it a day. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, leaderboard. Pretty self-explanatory. Fighters list is the same, like I said before. But this is also pretty interesting. Once you have the fighter registered, you can send them a throwdown, or you fight their AI. How accurate that AI is to the actual player, I do not know. That's something that I would have to test later, not while I'm still fighting F ranks and E ranks. Probably like later, maybe C or B. But it's pretty damn interesting. I gotta see this and see how accurate, you know, my playstyle and the AI mimicking me plays like. Alright, then we got spectator mode, of course, watch it save replays. Then you got the album, I don't have any pictures in there. Say nothing yet. I haven't creeped yet. And then you can view your fight record. Coming in here for the first time, actually, I think you do get an achievement. Pretty interesting. Let's see. Shows the character percentage, characters you used, how many fights you had with them, how many wins you had with them. As you can see, my Kuroko, or my Christie's up there. My Lei Fang is up there too. Okay, it's only 3 wins, but you know, I'm proud of those 3 wins. And then you have this. I'm not even sure why the hell it's called mission, but whatever. Well, I technically get the idea. You're playing story mode, and you got those little bonus missions. You pretty much get titles from those. And also you got those crazy character titles. Like win online with Mila 1,000 times. Silly crap like that. I haven't done the cliffhanger stuff. Whoa, 3,000? I didn't even notice that. I thought 1,000 was crazy. Alright, let's back out of that. That's pretty self-explanatory. And you got your game settings. Classic, hit effect. Now, hit effect is, if you haven't noticed, if anybody kept it on, when you punch someone, that little dust that you see, and when you have it off, it's gone. I didn't want it on. I mean, it's too fancy. Too fancy. And I left the dirt on, the sweat and water. It's pretty interesting. Fight screen info. I'll definitely go over this when I'm doing my Mila Uprising video, the tutorial. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And this is actually pretty interesting. You can actually set up your random. Like, these are all my random characters. Well, not him, of course, but these are characters I would normally play with. So, like, if I ever just decide, like, screw it, I'm not going to play with Mila today, let me just random and end up with one of them, you know what, I'm going to be happy. Because I like playing with them. Everybody else can suck a dick. But, screen adjustments, you don't care about that. Button configuration, you actually have sidestep for this. 3 buttons are down, up. I'm not sure who would use it like that. I'd rather just down, down, up. Down, down, up, up. And my controller, I actually left it on Type A because I'm using a Soul Calibur 5 controller. So the top 3 buttons, X is my guard, which is the first button. The middle button, Y, is my punch, and the B button is my kick. And down on the bottom by its lonely self is grab, which is A. So everything's already set. It's pretty much, I set it up for a traditional Virtual Fighter style, which is that just the extra button on the bottom. So if you ever play Virtual Fighter, you know the arcade setup I have. Alright. Besides that, that's really it. You unlock system voices by going through the actual command training for the characters in training mode. And you can also set this, like whenever you hop in the lobbies, instead of scrolling through your character all the time, you can just pick most used and it'll always highlight the character you use the most. So that's pretty interesting. And also language, you can change it from English to Japanese. No character specific. I haven't gone through story mode to see if there's like a change in that, but I highly doubt it, but you know. And why am I playing in English, some of you may say? I actually saved it in Japanese, honestly. And No, it just changed back to English. It hates me. I'm just gonna leave it on English. Anyway, well, I guess that's pretty much it. There's nothing in the Xbox Live Marketplace besides the online pass. Well, I'll definitely see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna record my Mila Uprising command training and a few neat little tricks that I found with Mila. So pretty much that video series is me leveling up from F to S, hopefully, and pretty much we can level up together, you know. Us Mila players, you gotta stick together, man, you know. Learn that new tech together, yeah, you know, rise up. New character. Alright, well guys, I will be seeing you in the next video. Anyway, please subscribe. Tell me what you think about this little commentary, if it was slang or wasn't necessary. Yeah! I seriously need an outro. I need like some guy to like help me edit my YouTube videos like an outro. You know, I'm gonna think of an intro. Anyway, see you guys. Subscribe.